guys are ready to do battle between the Buffalo Bills and the Cleveland Browns. Here's Khalif Raymond to return. And his guys are going to start their drive right at the 20-yard line.
Come on now.
Hey man, for you switching that shit.
On first down, it's Newton. He's got the hook up here to Deshaun Jackson. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. Newton on first down. And they get to Newton and take him down for the sack. Vic Beasley in there to drop him, and his great season continues. 13 sacks for him now on the year.
You're
The
such
start
a
less than
fucking
ideal
hoe.
as they already face a second and long. Out of the gun, Newton. Jackson's got it over the middle. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there.
I'm a sick fuck. I
They'll
like
get
it.
9 there as that sets him up better for third down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate
Oh,
them.
come
Most of these guys
on.
are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect.
Chances are good he's going to be a very busy guy. 2 catches already in this opening drive, and they're
Hey,
looking his way
Simp,
for a
is there
third.
not? Is
I
there
think
any
they put
rules
this
in y'all
defense
league,
on
bro?
notice that could be a really, really frequent combination. And
Simp.
that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg
Is there
there.
any
That'll be a
rules
touchback.
in y'all league? Yeah. No, in your league. You double in the runner league. Cause that nigga
They'll run it now out of the gun. Gets this to the 24 for a gain of 4.
that nigga
I call
Chaos
that play
is
a
going
success.
for
A
it
nice
all
inside
the
run
time.
sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
That nigga went for it like
Come
4
up second
times
and
that
6
game.
now from the 24.
4 for 4. I think he was on my side a couple times.
The first carry now for the BYU man is Jamal Williams. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 7 yards there, good enough to move this.
Hey, who was the Bills, bro? Yeah.
Shit, I don't know who the Bills is. I don't know. Don't give me the lion.
I'm a sick fuck. I like a quick fuck. Woo! I like my dick sucked. I like my dick, bro.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Come on, let's go. White 90. White 90. Cut.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. He's going to sling this deep down, and that's caught inside the 35. And all the way in.
Juju Smith-Schuster, 75.
Big play there.
I caught him slipping with his safety. This nigga blitzed his safety.
And the Browns have taken the early lead. Bryant's extra point up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Oh, bro, you know I record
Now
all my
here's
games.
Bryant to kick it away. Raymond now on the return. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy
And I
of the
figured out he was a
35-yard line
young
at the
nigga,
34.
though.
Now the Bills offense gets ready to head
I didn't know
back
he
onto
was
the
young
field.
like that.
Partner just looking
After
at some of the
I
struggles
played
they've
him, I
had this
figured out he
season.
was
The
that
playoffs
young.
are not in their future as they start to peer toward the offseason. What moves might they
Yeah,
make?
that nigga like
I think the
14.
running back position, and I know we talk all the time about the NFL being a passing league, but the teams that run the ball effectively, they're the ones that go deep into the playoffs and go to the Super Bowl. They have to upgrade here.
Yeah,
And you and I both know in recent
Nirvana
years in the
league.
draft, people have shied away from taking a runner early. But
Chaos.
there's that special one there. I say they go get him.
6 yards was the pickup
Yeah.
on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
The B-Son. Yeah, you told me that.
Hey, hey. Hey, hey. Hey, hey.
They'll run. This is Melvin Gordon. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Ray Carew was released.
From the gun on 3rd down, Newton. He goes underneath the Drake. And he's going to get the 1st down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there.
They released Ray Carew today.
Gets him a new set of downs.
Yeah, his son looks just like him.
On 1st and 10, Newton. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete. The linebacker, Telvin Smith, able to get a hand on it there. And this passing game's whole offense really didn't show up in the loss last week, and it hasn't started all that great here either.
Yeah, and they can't let that incompletion become an uh-oh moment. Like, oh boy, here we go again, just like last week. Each game is its own entity, treated as such.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Throwing again. Newton. He dumps it off to Drake. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to face a 3rd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And prior to this 3rd and 2 play, we're going to get a timeout called. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. They had the catch
That nigga
on
probably
2nd
went through
down, but it
dude's
didn't
legs
help
and
at all,
everything.
now they're looking at 3rd down here. Throwing again is Newton. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Hayes. And he's got this down to the 35. His first catch there, good for 10 yards and a first
Yeah,
down.
that nigga got that wrapped
Gotta say, I
up
was a little
though.
surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays,
You playing against somebody?
Really run for it on short yardage, so they're going to throw the football more times than not. That's a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Well, he kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
The Bills passing game, getting them down the field. They've got another first down. And, boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables, otherwise they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football.
You gonna kill Cam Newton. You better stop running with that nigga.
It's his and only his.
Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
That's why I seen this picture earlier today.
Come on now.
That boy
One man
wrong.
in the backfield is Gordon. He'll get the football here. And he goes backwards on this one. Losing yardage to the 7. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. They get it to him running left. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line.
And Brad, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line.
Get a tissue if you need a tissue. Don't be blowing your nose on your
back into the end
foes.
zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field to try and help against the run.
The Bills on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and goal. Now a handoff. This is
Oh, he got
and
tripped
he'll
up.
get in. Touchdown, Buffalo. Melvin Gordon, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying the football game. Able to punch it in on 3rd down makes it easier for those guys on the sideline. They didn't have a 4th down decision to make.
Yeah, could you feel the exhale? Because they were already thinking ahead, as all the good coaching staffs do. Anticipating, will we have to make the call? They already had it lined up, never even got to it.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This fielded at the 2. And now running right through it. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Damn, that nigga Sean lost. The Patriots.
And they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down.
Really strong, effective run there out of a power set or a heavy set. 3 tight ends in the game, and that's tough for a defensive coordinator. They want to spot that lineup coming into the game early so they can get the proper defensive personnel on the field. That's why the coordinator is relying on some of the assistants to tell him what offensive personnel is hitting the field so he can adjust accordingly. They weren't able to stop him on that run.
Dumping it off for Johnson.
This nigga went
It's a loss
backwards.
of a yard
Fuck is you
there, and
doing,
now
Cat?
second down.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, it kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
Come on, let's go. Grand 38. Grand 38. Hut. Hut.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route, complete. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down.
Ohio. Ohio. Here we go. Grand 38. Grand 38. Hut.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Buying time to it. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And the Bills have recovered.
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit, and in this case, lose the football?
So should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option, taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about any more.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10.
Do something.
Following the fumble recovery, Newton. Benjamin with it over the middle. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. A nice gain of 21 yards. We often, with Cam Newton, talk a lot about his legs. Don't forget about that arm.
He can throw it on a rope. He can loft it. He's got the touch that's been developed throughout his career. The big part about just watching him throw it, it seems almost effortless.
Newton now 8 of 11 in this first half. He's got it 1st and 10.
Ready? Bring it in. Hey, hey. Hey, hey.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And an alley to run. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here.
Here we go.
A shotgun snap for Newton. Forced out to his left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down.
No doubt that's a very good play defensively right there, because you've always got to be aware that he can take off and make a big play with his legs. How about the way they were able to contain him? That also tells me the coverage was excellent downfield.
Newton on 3rd down. He's going to flip one out here to his running back.
Wow.
And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
Here we go.
From the red zone now, Newton steps away to his left. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. So an instance there of Cam being Cam. We know he can use his legs.
And with that big body, it's hard to get him down, even if you get a clear shot on him. Plus, he moves it a lot faster than what people think. And boy, does he have fun playing the game of football. 2nd and 10. 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 2
From the gun, here's Newton. Oh, he had 6 points in his hands there. Couldn't hang on. Second down.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
They'll try again here from the 7 on second and goal. From the gun, Newton escaping the pressure right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Vic Beasley in there to get him. Sack number 14 for him on the year. 2 minutes to play in a tightly contested first half. More from Cleveland after this.
Shit, I'm playing this
Bills on
franchise
third
game.
down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. They're looking at a 3rd and goal here. Operating from the gun, Newton trying to get it to Jackson, and it's intercepted. Zach Cunningham with a pick, and a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. He's on quite the interception run. He had 2 last week, another one here. Remember, he's not a DB, he's a linebacker.
But how many of those linebackers started as DBs and pumped themselves up into being linebackers? So the ball skills are the same, right? The coverage skills and responsibilities are the same, and he is paying it off in a big, big way.
Now a play fake here on first down. Eluding the pressure right. Now he's going to throw it back deep over the middle.
Oh, my
so they
God,
took a
cuz.
shot on first down, but couldn't connect.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Here we go. White 90. White 90.
He about to beat the dog shit out of him.
And they'll go on the ground. And strong running there gets this up over the 15-yard line. A nice job to get 8 there after the incompletion, and now they'll look at a 3rd and 2 coming up.
That was a good run, and it got to the 2nd level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the tackle, and oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
White 90. White 90. Check 4, check 4. 36, 36. Flex round, flex round.
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. Flush to his right. He can run for it, and he will. 4 yards there as they let him out of the pocket, and he got enough for the first.
Someone knew exactly where he needed to get to pick up that first down now. I'm not so sure about the technique in getting there, but he went for it, and he got it.
Exactly. He knew where he needed to get, because remember, if he slides, when that derriere dips, if you will, that play's over.
The derriere dips, I like that one.
Yeah, been working on it for a little bit. They go play action here on first down. Oh, he can't hang on. That was a dream chance for any D lineman to possibly get a pick, but instead it falls down incomplete.
look at this nigga with the apron on and they're making cookies and shit. Oh, soft ass.
They'll try again from the 20 on 2nd and 10.
Ohio! Ohio!
Now the Bills will take another timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Cookies night. She let me lick the ball. Fuck out
Boy, go blow your nose.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Come on, let's go! Grand 38! Grand 38! Ohio! Ohio! Hot! Hot!
They'll look to throw here. Being chased out left. Now he's going to let it go deep left. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Malcolm Jenkins. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. And that was a young pup, the rookie, being intercepted by a veteran DB.
And I loved our quick conversation in pregame with him on the field where he said, hey, look, I love playing these young quarterbacks. They don't
Bro,
know
these
a whole
niggas
lot
played
yet,
a
so I
6.
can use
They
my
made us wait to
mind
play a
put me in
6-0
position to make a
game.
play.
So good field position for the Bills as they
I'm
come
about
up
to-
1st
I'm
and
about to-
10. Now following the interception, here's Newton. Going deep for... He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by a former first-round pick, Patrick Robinson. That late in the clock, second quarter, why not just run it a time or two and get it into the locker room?
What you're saying makes absolutely perfect sense. Run it and get out of there. But I'm just wondering if the pressure of today's NFL and the high-powered offenses that you're facing may have forced them into saying,
Hey,
let's try and get
tell
some more
Quan to
points.
update the thing for me. Yeah, but I don't want to leave this thing while I already got the shit set.
A little under 30 seconds to go. We'll see how they play it here on 1st and 10.
Here we go!
And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. And he'll be brought down here.
Tell him
at
to
the 28.
update the game
And
hurdler.
before the second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout.
Yeah.
As the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime.
Oh, so that game is over.
Yeah, bro. You see the score?
This nigga Kevin beat this nigga 60-0.
Yeah, bro. I'm upset. I might take Cuz points I gave him away. Bullshit.
You told me to tell him to update the stats.
Update, yeah. Tell him in our
Scrimmage,
board
the
group.
28 now as they come up on second and a
Yeah,
couple.
yeah, yeah.
Come on, let's go!
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he fires one that's intercepted.
Are you
Cyrus Jones
serious?
picks it. And
Bro,
he's
this
giving his
nigga just
guys a
totally
shot
just
for late
didn't go for the
points
ball
as
or
they-
nothing and caused my nigga to throw a pick, bro.
You're not my supervisor. I still ain't joining
Take
that
over
thing.
in range for a field goal or maybe more. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
This,
And
bro,
that
that's
will
the
be
second time in a
incomplete
row
with the clock
my
down
player
now
did not go
to
for the
13
ball.
seconds. They were looking to get it to Kelvin Benjamin there. And it's second down. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. in the air. Newton on second down. And look at this. Cam Newton intercepted a third time. Zach Cunningham with a pick. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Ooh. Ooh. Ooh.
Okay, so we good to send now?
Yeah, I'm about to send right now, man.
And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2.
Yeah. Did he do it?
You didn't say sit there and wait on the nigga to respond.
He got to do it first.
Back to throw now in his own end zone. Completing it here to Marvin Jones. And they'll get him down right at around the 11-yard line. So a touchdown apiece. That's what we have to show at halftime as they head to the locker room. 7-7 our score. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Hey, man, don't you hate when you be almost broke, so you got to play broke till you get paid again? That makes sense.
Yeah, nigga. Shit, do that all the time.
Set and ready to go for the second half. One touchdown apiece. 7-7 our score. This fielded at the 2. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Here's the Browns offense now getting set to start off this third quarter. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter,
probably
isn't
like,
it?
why the
Because
fuck
both
is the
sides
phone
trying to
being
seize
sent?
momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. And on the ground they go with a running back. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. The All-Pro in 2 positions. Khalil Mack there to make the stop.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
Here we go.
And they'll run it here. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to 3rd down.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a 1st down.
Here we go. White 90. White 90.
And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
The stop for no gain brings up 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Here we go. Brand 38. Brand 38. Ohio. Ohio.
And they'll go with the ground attack here. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
You know, shorty ass ain't no motherfucker fighter.
The Browns on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Back to throw. Flushed out right. And this is going to be incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. So here's the Bills offense now. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. Their defense did its job, yielded no points. Now it's the offense's turn.
And how much fun is that when you set things up to start a half and you just tell you guys, hey, if you can shut them down, get it back for our offense, we can roll. And they played out perfectly. Now, can the offense do what they wanted to do in the half, which is find those weaknesses and now attack them and score some points.
And break this tie. The All-Pro Von Miller there on the tackle.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Second down, they'll run with Gordon. And he'll get it up to the 12-yard line here. 8 yards there, getting him out of danger. It's a first down.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
So following the run by Gordon, here's 1st and 10. Now Gordon on 1st down. And he'll get this one up to about his 14. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized.
Yeah.
Now a play fake, and it's Newton. Going underneath for Gordon. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. 11 yards and a Buffalo first down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
Now the handoff comes to Gordon. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
Now that was an excellent run, and when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job, and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block, but the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
On 2nd down, here's Newton. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 14 yards, and the Bills will get a new set of downs.
I really don't want to hear about that because they don't know when to pick it up. Okay. Well, you
On first down, it's Newton. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
I
don't have anything to roll up in.
Intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
Fuck you, easy.
Out of the gun, Newton. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Had a raw come.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
The Bills on third down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This will be a tough 3rd and 18.
So you want me just for 10? You want me just for 10?
From the gun, Newton. And they get to Newton and take him down for the sack.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say, when you have obvious passing situations. Hard to vary it up and fool a defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes, or their athletic ability just takes over.
Here's Johnny Hacker now. As he'll kick it away for the second time.
That's power,
and
baby.
A very low line drive, almost whiffed on her. And a fair catch taken back near about the 35, 36-yard line. A special teams mistake there, no doubt. Just 26 yards officially on the punt. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10.
Yeah, she knows. So, like, if you don't listen to what they saying. For that nigga. Hey, say it again. For that nigga. He right? Yeah, he right as fuck.
This shit 4 or 5 years ago, and you still talking about this. This they talking about you. She living her best life. She ain't going back.
Hey, but you know what's crazy though?
So from the
If it
36
was mine
now,
and yours,
1st and
I
10.
guarantee you they doing the same shit. Just because we weren't trying to hear what they were saying.
Come on, let's go. What?
But that nigga, he more cutthroat than me and you are, son.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Some good games going on in the early
The Bills
window.
better hope I don't
This
roll
might be the best of the bunch.
raw cone before the end of this game.
Let's go. Brand 38. Brand 38.
A first down carry here for Johnson. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
And I be trying to let shit go, you feel me? But she just want to keep bringing the shit up, bro. Like,
Cause
talking about that shit for a week, bro.
you ain't meant for all that mushy gushy shit, cuz.
And a motherfucker call you with the same shit every day, bro. Like, that's not a problem, bitch. That's not a real life problem. That's something that you have an issue dealing with. That's not a problem. You having a problem is you supposed to be in Ohio right now, but you still at Duke. Worry about that.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Throw left side, complete to Smith-Schuster. Now he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
Now that was pretty. They executed that
call you
curl route
45
versus
times.
zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, tight, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you make curl a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 32-yard line.
Oh my God, bro.
He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game.
Come on, let's go. Try 38.
5 years ago, she fighting over a nigga. We don't do that, Carl.
And they'll go on the ground. And a solid run down inside the 30. He wipes out the penalty yardage with a good run to get it back to 2nd and 7.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, got to like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Let's go. What? 90.
On 2nd down, there's the option going left. Oh, twisting away. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. 5 yards on the pickup, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing him further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. They're going to look to throw. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line.
Tremendous read and reaction by the defensive tackle. And frankly, partner, it's not that often the DTs have that type of easy access back to the quarterback. Never bought the play-action fade.
And Bryant's kick is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
And he'll get it up just past the 20, and his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. Back onto the field now comes the Bills offense. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
I'm not going to lie to you, Red.
Now, where the game
is
close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play. And that's going to make it 2nd and 14.
Niggas playing.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14.
Yeah. The Bills.
To throw on 2nd down is Newton. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
And we just saw another example.
Time,
These quarterbacks have
3-1-4.
played tight coverage all game long. Might start
Why is
wanting to think
record
about a few
so
double, triple move routes to try and shake their guys free.
Yes, you're right, they have had no room to breathe. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Operating from the gun. Newton looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Hayes.
Bro, when I say the craziest shit is happening on my
down at the 49. That one will go down as 33
this
yards on the third down conversion. From the gun, Newton. Going for the deep ball. That's caught inside the 20.
And he caught that
and they're going to
bullshit.
be set up down around the 15-yard line. Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion after this. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. He's back to throw. His throw
He caught that shit, bro.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
Hey, are you allowed to, are they allowed to milk the clock? Fourth? I'm saying like chew it. They allowed to chew it?
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. First and goal, Melvin Gordon. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. And now a timeout called defensively by the Browns, as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll try and punch it in. Gordon.
Oh, come on, bro.
Chalk for a Bills touchdown. Melvin Gordon, his 2nd touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Bills have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter. Hauschka with the extra point, and the lead is now 14-10. Here's Hauschka now to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Heading out as the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. They're down here in a 1-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
Well, they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short. Back to throw. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
He'll look to throw. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. Huge first down, gotta hurry.
Yeah, now they have to get up there, get set, and then spike it.
But why is the clock
This
still moving? And
quarterback
I'm
now,
not even. Come
6
on,
for
bro. With
6
that
since coming back
theatrical
out of the
shit.
locker room. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
Come on, let's go. Spread 38. Spread 38. Cut.
They'll look to throw. And he comes back with one complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Big yardage there for the Browns, 18. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
This quarterback now 9 of 16 through the air as he's got it 1st and 10.
Spread 38. Spread 38. Cut. Cut.
He'll look to throw. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. 12 more yards there and another 1st down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Back to throw here. He's going to let it fly. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the 2nd quarter, he may very well run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. And a great game comes down to this. Time for one play, and they've got to get it in the end zone.
And I want every cover guy I've got in the game on defense, every extra defensive back who can make a play on the football. So whether it's nickel, dime, quarter, whatever you want to call it, I want 5, 6, 7 guys back there.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. One final shot. They'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Now a desperation throw deep. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. Oh, very close to a turnover there in the end zone. Well, Charles, a pretty exhilarating finish to the end of this ball game. At the end, the Hail Mary prayers, though.
Bro, the game came down to a Hail Mary, bro.
Couldn't get it done.
Almost felt schoolyard or playground, didn't it? Yeah, you remember when you called that play? Everybody just go long and try and find someone open. They gave it a shot, but unable to successfully.
What? He did. Man, I think that might have ruined my chances for the playoffs, too. Because I had the advantage because I was 1 up on Chaos in the division. What? You know, as they say, and that's how the cookie crumbles. Hey, you a commissioner in the league too, right? You just.
I'm just a vote decided not.
Oh man, I need somebody to change this. My dude face. He looks sad, like a monkey. Sad. For real though.
I'm doing it. Say the heads. Munchie. The one niggas 7-0, 7-0, 7-0. The niggas quit 28-7, 12-3. But yeah, he quit.
I need to get a playbook that I could run. Ooh, it ain't my damn. I can't run this shit. finna do this shit different this time, so I'll make sure I schedule. I'm gonna send all the regular links. Damn, bro, how do I do the huddle? Always remember me, cuz. Y'all don't hold on to your horses now. I think Q done found out how to do it now. I found out, nigga. And I found out I'm getting Red Dead Redemption in 2 weeks. That shit come out in fucking 2 days, 3 days. Damn, it do, don't it? Fuck, I might have to sacrifice some shit. Fuck this wedding. No, I'm just playing.
Oh boy. Thought beef had some controversy. Oh boy.
Yeah, you feel me? She heard that shit.
Go down.
She heard that shit too, cuz. She heard that shit.
Joke gone bad.
Oh. Oh. How do fools fall in love without you? Bro, so I really gotta write this bitch down, cuz
What happened?
I gotta write this URL down just to get it to write it. Bet. Nah, bitch. No, you don't. Yeah, bitch. I got you now, ho. I got you now, ho. Jug, nigga. My lady always asks me why I keep one fingernail on my thumb. So I ain't even noticed that shit till you said I do. But now every time I look at it, I be trying to get rid of it. And I don't be wanting to bite them shits. Fuck these. A long day ahead of me. Long day ahead of me. Oh, y'all some bitches, bro. These niggas some bitches. I guess I had to log in to my gamer huddle. They some bitches, though.
You alright?
Yeah, man. Man, yeah, fuck them, cuz. I ain't got no swishers neither. Did this bitch just say something about... Yo, Simp.